Hello friends, welcome to the Global Pulse. President Putin's visit to North Korea has raised the eyebrows of many Western nations. Putin has visited North Korea for the first time in 24 years. He has met Kim Jong-Un. Why is there so much tension for the world? Why is it a matter of great concern? This was the second meeting between Putin and Kim Jong-un in 9 months. It is understood that the meeting between Putin and Kim is causing international politics, economy, and security between our two countries. Putin was in North Korea on June 18 and 19. After that, he will visit Vietnam on June 19 and 20. Putin has increased proximity with North Korea since the start of the conflict in Ukraine, which has raised concerns for America and Western countries. Why is there a focus on the Putin-Kim meeting? Why is it monitored and scrutinized so closely? 9 months later, Putin and Kim Jong have met for the second time. Their meeting has increased tension in the world. John Kirby, the spokesperson for the National Security Council of the United States, said that we are not worried about this visit, but we are concerned about the deepening relations between the two countries. He mentioned that deepening relations between Russia and North Korea do not bother, because it will not affect Ukrainian people so badly, as North Korean ballistic missiles are still targeted at Ukraine. The impact will also be felt on the Korean peninsula. Both leaders' meeting has increased anxiety, because both are opponents of the West and are currently at odds. Putin's visit has taken place at a time when tensions are high in the Korean peninsula. South Korea claims that a few days ago, North Korean soldiers infiltrated the demilitarized zone, leading to gunfire. This is the second incident in 2 weeks where shots have been fired in the demilitarized zone separating both Koreas. America, South Korea, and Western countries have been accusing Russia of selling weapons to North Korea. They claim that it is due to North Korea that Russia has been present in Ukraine for so long. According to CNN, last month, American Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin told Congress that along with North Korea's missiles, Iran's drones have given Russia a chance to return to the conflict in Ukraine. Military partnership is growing between both the countries. North Korea has emerged as a major arms dealer since the 1970s. In 2006, the United Nations imposed a ban on selling weapons to North Korea. However, North Korea has continued to sell weapons despite this. In a few years, military friendship between North Korea and Russia has been growing considerably. America claims that in September 2022, North Korea supplied Russia with a large quantity of artillery and ammunition. In January 2023, North Korea also provided the Wagner Group, known as Russian President Putin's private army, with rockets and missiles. Not only that, America also shared a satellite image of the North Korea-Russia border, showing a train carrying deadly weapons. In March of last year, Slovak citizen Ashet Kritichev was granted permission to purchase weapons and military equipment from North Korea for Russia. Ashet Kritichev is under U.S. sanctions. In July of last year, the U.S. imposed sanctions on North Korean arms dealer Rim Yong-hyuk. Hyuk is accused of transferring weapons to Wagner Group. In a 2019 United Nations report, Hyuk was identified as an official of the arms company Comed. Comed was the one who provided weapons in Syria. American State Department spokesman Matthew Miller told the news agency that North Korea has sent more than 11,000 containers filled with ballistic missiles and explosives to Russia to fight Ukraine. Jenny Town, associated with the American think tank Stimson Center, told the news agency that the growing friendship between North Korea and Russia is an attempt to create an alternative to the US-led global system. She said that in the Western conflict, Russia sees North Korea as a military partner. What does Kim want in return against supplying the weapons? Relations between Russia and North Korea have improved in recent years. In 2006, when North Korea conducted its first nuclear test, the United Nations imposed many sanctions. Russia also supported these sanctions. There wasn't a particularly close friendship between Putin and Kim Jong-un until a few years ago. Putin has been in power in Russia since 1999, while Kim Jong-un took office in 2011. However, the first meeting between Putin and Kim Jong-un took place in 2019. It was Kim who initiated the improvement of relations, and in 2019, they met in the Russian city of Vladivostok. But now, for the second time in 9 months, they are meeting, which indicates that both of them do indeed need each other. Putin needs North Korea's weapons to continue the war in Ukraine. And Kim Jong needs Russia's technology to make weapons. What should we call this? A growing bilateral relationship or increasing bond? Last week, Deputy Secretary Kurt Campbell of the U.S. Department of Defense said that the worrying thing is, what will North Korea ask for in return from Russia? Will they ask for money? Or energy? Or will they ask for help in advancing their nuclear weapons and missiles? For North Korea, more important than food and drink items are weapons, and this is a matter of tension for the world. North Korea wants to develop its weapons. This includes its ballistic and long-range missiles. And for this, it is dependent on the sale of weapons. In addition to this, North Korea is also working on a military satellite program, for which it needs Russia's help. Both Russia and North Korea reject allegations of dealing with weapons. However, the claim of Western countries, including America, is that North Korea is receiving weapons from Russia. But what concerns the global community is that, if North Korea receives technology from Russia, it could pose a major threat to the world in the future. Thank you very much for being with us. Always stay tuned for the latest updates and news across the globe. Goodbye and see you soon.